Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've not done a video for a long time now. I've had so much going on, life gets in the way sometimes, so I just haven't had a chance to do it. But here I am on this beautiful sunny morning, and I just wanted to show you what's been going on in the garden since I last did one of these. Please excuse the mess in the corner, I've been sorting my pond out. So this is my best mum rose that I had for Mother's Day in lockdown. Got some little buds coming on there, so I'm really hopeful that I'm going to get a nice lot of flowers on that. And over here is my Fatsia. I planted it here because I wanted something a bit tropical looking on the patio that I could keep here without having to do too much to it. And can you see all the lovely red leaves on here? This is my hydrangea, and it keeps these lovely dark red shiny leaves and comes out in a bright pink flower, and I love the contrast of it. And this here is a new plant. It's a sumac, and there's lots of buds coming, and it kind of is a staghorn, they call it, and I can see why, because it does look like two horns of a stag, and they're actually looking furry as well, which is weird, but it's supposed to have the most beautiful foliage, so I'm excited to see how that comes out. This rose, I don't actually know what one it is. I bought it from a garden centre near me, and it was in the reduced section, but I love it. It comes out in a peachy pink. That's my bird bath going there. And up here this morning, I noticed in here, so I don't want to get too near to this, I had some little blue ticks going in and out of here this morning. So if I can get any video of that at some point, I will do so. Now in the raised bed, I've got some mange too. I know you can't really see them because they're so tiny, but there is actually spring onions and red onions going to be growing in here. And in this side is the rhubarb, which has decided to come up quite early, which is great, because I do love a crumble. This is my little apple tree. Got some lovely buds coming on here. I'm hoping for lots of blossoms and apples this year, but we'll see. I've had it a long time and it's not done a lot so far. That's my agapanthus in there. These are pinks and they're making new buds, so I think they'll come back out. I do like this time of year when everything's just waking up in the garden. Also on the patio, I've got in here are some seeds growing. Well, I'm hoping they're going to grow, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I bought some bonsai seeds at Christmas, and I've just sort of put them in here, and I'm hoping they're going to grow, but we'll see what happens. And here's my lovely pot with my daffodils. This is lovely. And I love the little purple pansies too. And I did notice the other day in there's a bud coming on my tulip. And that's a nice orange one. And look at these. Come on, focus camera. This is a yellow camellia. And it's got more buds than I've ever seen it have this year. I'm looking forward to seeing that one as well. And I managed to pick up a Dicksonia antarctica. It's really small at the moment, but I will have to plant it. I wanted to keep it in here for now to keep an eye on it, because I'm hoping to get a few more fronds, but I do see in the middle there's some coming, so that's really good. I think he's going to be okay. And I love these. I don't know about you guys, but I do like irises. There's just such beautiful patterns on them. Look at that. Amazing, isn't it? Over here's my Daphne. She's full of lots of flower buds, and that smells amazing when it comes out. This is a yucca. Comes out in the big white bell flowers. I'm trying to keep it as a single stem, but I'm not sure whether I'm managing to do that, but we'll see what happens with that. Right here. What's another Fatsia? Just the normal green Fatsia. And this is my spider's web one. It looks like it's being eaten by the snails at the moment. But I have got lots of new growth, so I'm not going to worry too much, because I don't like to use slug pellets if I can help it. I don't want hedgehogs and things eating them. On the back of here, I've put a Fargesia rufa, because I want it to cover this fence. I've got some cannas in here, and I'm hoping that they will come back up. I think they will. I can see a bit of new growth on this one. This is my Cleopatra, and I'm really hoping that that's going to be okay, because I would love to see that in flower this year. And oh, pink camellia, almost ready to open. And then I've got poppies in here. And down here is a little rose bush that's coming back up. A friend gave me that, and I think it comes out pink. There's my other Fatsia. This one's grown so big. I absolutely love it. I'm sorry about the camera. It's I think it's where it's catching the light from the morning sun, to be honest. And I'm not going to complain, because it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? And we've all been desperate to get out in our gardens, I'm sure. This is my white rose. She's a beauty. Really lovely, that one. Bot brush is growing. Really hope I get lots of flowers on that this year. I've not had many flowers on it yet, but it was very young when I put it in. And at the back here, there's another Fatsia, and this is another Fargesia rufa. Fargesia are the clumping bamboo, so they don't run, so it will spread, as in it will get thicker in the base, but it won't run, which is great, because that's just what I need. This now is my big guy. So big now. Got very tall, he has, but I love the flowers, they smell nice. Some people don't like the smell, but I love it. And down here is my fern. Look at the size of him. How gorgeous is that? And then I've got the other fern here, the tongue fern, which I like. And these have been beautiful. The hellebore. Here's the Moe's toes. Look how big that is now. Wonderful. Euphorbia. I thought it was a John Phillips. I'm not entirely sure, because it's got very tall. I don't really know how tall they get. I thought it was more of a bushy plant, but it's... I cut a bit off to see what would happen, and nothing's happened to it. I thought it might thicken up, so I don't really want to cut any more off. So I'm just going to wait and see what I'm supposed to do with that. If anyone could give me some advice, that would be wonderful. Got some more of my bamboo. I love the bamboos, especially when it's on a breezy day and they blow around. This is a Fatsia camouflage. And there's another hellebore here. And look how pretty this one is. I do love the hellebores, and she's making new leaves, so I'm hoping she'll be okay. And this one is my white camellia. Oh yes, we do have one open. I can just get round there and show you that one. There, How pretty is that? Beautiful. Loads more buds to come on that. I dug out the thing that was here, and to be honest I couldn't get it all out. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen in this bit here. But this is a Pieris. That's the variegated one. It will change colour and it will get the white bell flowers eventually on there. And down here is another fern. And this one is Mycala. That will come up nicely as well, hopefully. This is another hydrangea over here. That comes out in a lovely pink. Well, it's sort of a pink and purple flower, that one. So I'll have to put, when they all come out, I'll do another video so people can see it. This Fatsia is the variegated one, where you get all the white splashes, which it's nice to have something different. I quite like that. And down here, I've discovered another little hellebore, which I forgot I had. So that's pretty. And I finally got a Tetrapanax, but I've put mine in a pot because they say that they run and spread, and I don't really want that, so I'm going to see how that does in there. And over here, this is a paniculata hydrangea. It comes out, it's called Phrase, it comes out in a pink and white flower. But at the moment, I think it's just starting to make shoots, so I'm going to wait and see on that one. And then here, my red robin. And I have a wisteria growing up it. And last year, I actually had some flowers on it, which was great, because I haven't... You can see all the buds coming on here now. So hopefully that'll be alright. This at the back is called a sweet shrub. You get like heart-shaped leaves and a pinky purple flower. And then here I've got my daylily. I think one of them is purple and one is orange, so I'm hoping that's going to be a really nice combination. This is one of my biggest Fatsias here. I really like that. This is the big, you can just see I could chop this down every year, and every year it comes up huge. It's a hydrangea that my husband bought me. And it comes out, it's an Annabelle, but it comes out in the great big white flowers, and it'll probably be as tall as this Fatsia once it's growing. There's a Trachycarpus at the back there. I ought to get in there really and cut off those yellowy leaves to give the others a chance, get a nice stem on it. And here's my other one in the front. Ferns are doing well. I bought a new hellebore just for this spot here. And that's this one, but I like the pink and white on it. Something a little bit different, I think. And we're round to the pond. Now, I had a good clear out of this pond the other day because it wasn't looking its best. It had far too much weed in it. And I'm hoping to get a water lily to pop in there this year. But I want to get the actual plant rather than have to get a kit and plant it, because it didn't do very well when I did that. I've got a log here that I've put on, but at the moment it's looking quite pretty. Bought a juncus grass and put that in. I like the spirals on this. Look. Gorgeous it is. We come round here. Oh, this is my Ensete banana. I'm waiting to see. I did wrap it in fleece and I've only just yesterday unwrapped it. And I'm not sure whether I meant to cut the top off or what to do with it. For now, I'm leaving it to see if it can make its own way in the well, because last year the leaves with the sun through were absolutely beautiful. So I'm hoping that I haven't lost it, fingers crossed. This is another grass here. Not sure what one it was. It's a sort of steeper, I think, but it was a red one, so that's going to be nice. This is my Indian bean tree. I put in here, it used to be on the patio in a pot, but I felt it needed a bit more space. I do see buds coming, little shoots on there, so I think he'll be okay. And I've got a Mahonia soft caress coming with the little blueberries. Birds like those, I think. This is my banana. We finally managed to keep the stem on. It's putting out a new roller. I think that one's going to be a bit sorry for itself because it's a little brown on the tip, because I uncovered it and then had to cover it back up because we had a frost. Don't think it's happy about that, but never mind. These are all my poppies and all sorts of things in here, but usually quite pretty when they're out. Nice big orange, oriental ones they are. That's my Fatsia green fingers, Polycarpa. He's doing quite well. And finally got some leaves coming on the Sambuca. This is the red variety, and you get the pink flowers. I do like this combination of the pinks and the purples. It's opened up loads today. I'm really pleased with that. There we are. There's another palm there. Trachycarpus. This is my hot lips, Salvia hot lips. I cut it right back because it was absolutely huge, but I think it will recover. Seems to be getting new shoots on it now. But it's so pretty when it's out. I do like that. This is my Gunnera. I've been chopping the lower branches off because I want a canopy and not having it hitting people in the face when they walk by. So that'll be quite nice. And over here's the Acer. She's just starting to get shoots ready for her lovely leaves that come out. And a couple of tulips coming up there. They're purple ones, they're pretty when they come out. I'm not sure about this one. He's not grown very much. I got it from Tesco, popped it in. It's about 2 years old. The base isn't good, but it's just not getting much height. But I think now I've cleared things away and it gets more light, it might actually be a bit better. And then this is my Euphorbia, the white swan variety, but somehow I seem to have had a different colour come up in the middle. Same plant, but I do like that. It's my little dragon. This was the other salvia I cut back. I'm hoping it's going to be alright. It was smothering all the grasses and everything. I've cut those down at the moment, but they are starting to come back. I can just see some new leaves coming there. This is my Dixonia. Look at the size of it now. It's lovely. I do enjoy it. And I know there's loads of knuckles in the middle because I had a feel around the other day. I've still got some leaves in there because I was protecting it with leaves this year. This is a new bit over here. So I made a path. I got fed up with trying to mow this silly bit of grass that we were never doing anything with. And I decided that I would put some grasses down the edge here. You won't see that dirt once they start growing round. And I'm hopeful that that's going to come out all right. My poor little fountain. It's in the shade at the minute, but normally that's quite pretty when the sun's on it. It's a solar one, so you know, you need the sun for those. This is jasmine. It's taken a long time for that to start climbing up here, but it's getting there now. And the roses, they'll be out on the arch before long, which is really, really good. Had to sort of attach these to keep the arches together because we had such high winds. I thought they were just going to break. So it's just really a bit of support, but you won't see them when the plants grow. There's another euphorbia. Lots of colours in that one. I think it's the Ascot rainbow one. There. Look at the size of these poppies. They're going to be nice. I've put some red ones in, so I think the red and the orange will be lovely. Nice hot colours. This is a hibiscus. That comes out bright pink in the summer. And in the corner here, I popped a bamboo. It's called Wise Bear. I think it's a new variety. Again, it's a Fargesia, so it's only going to be clumping. But I just wanted something as a little bit of a screen here. And that's my waggy there. It's getting some new leaves coming up there. This was my Christmas tree. He's got taller now. Kept it in that pot. Then there's this lovely one here, which is a mock orange, and then you get all the lovely white scented fragrant flowers on that, so that's going to be lovely. So it's all coming on all right. Just got to wait and see how it all goes now. But hopefully we get a really nice summer this year. And I think that's what we need now, because we haven't really had a very good summer. Yeah, so that's the garden at the moment. All coming along okay. And when everything comes out in flower a bit later on, I'll pop another picture on. Oh, this one here. I forgot to tell you, this is a new one. This is a Magnolia Fairy. And you get all the flowers all the way down the stems, all through the summer. So rather than it having flowers, buds on the tips like the Saulangiana ones. So I got that with a voucher that was given to me by my son for Christmas. So I'm looking forward to seeing that flower, and it looks like it's not going to be far away now. The buds are looking lovely on it. They're a lovely colour bud too. So yeah, that's me, guys. Hope you're all enjoying your gardens as well. I'll catch you on the next one.